contents there. Oh.
Hello. Yeah, hello. Hello. Welcome to today's broadcast. I am super excited. The reason for this excitement is that finally I'm able to get to my number 10 live broadcast. Yeah, that gives me joy alone. All right. So, like I said, I should have done this since last week, but it was not too good. My voice was also affected. So, with that, I couldn't host the meeting. Um, on the whole, I'm very glad that I'm here now, and I'm finally be able to have my live broadcast number 10. Ooh, you don't know the excitement I have. It's not easy, When I started earlier, it was as if I'm not going to make it, but no, this is number 10, and very soon, hopefully, I'll be able to get my number going. Yeah. So in the meantime, we want to get started. Thank you very much for joining me on this live broadcast, and also watching here. If you're the first time watching my video, please search for the subscription button. Just click subscribe. Okay, just subscribe, and then also click on the notification button so that you can get updates on any of my new videos, and also you'll be able to get be notified when I'm going live like this for live broadcast. You'll be the first to get to know my content before others come to watch it. Very grateful. Like I said, once again, just click the subscription button and the notification button so that you can actually get through updates regularly. Now you might ask, what do I have for us today? What do I have for us today? All right. Let me share my screen. I have this picture that was shared in the back office some times ago, and I think it's one of my talking points. Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay. All right. Yeah. Here is it. I love this poster. Okay. You may say, what is here? What is there in this picture? What's there? Yeah. Look at this. It said, do you want to win the game of life? It's a very simple question, but it's actually provoking. It's provoking question. Do you really want to win the game of life? Questions like this is what keeps you thinking. It's what keeps you thinking. What helps you to, reevaluate yourself, reevaluate a lot of things in your life, and actually, give a little more attention to some things that ordinarily you would not have done that. So when I come across these questions, I paused and like give thought to it. What is TBC Admin trying to say? What's the message? Yeah, we looking at the rest for normal life, or what kind of game are we talking about? Say the game of life. Which aspects? So when you look at the chart here, the picture, the background of the picture, so you see this man having meeting. See the meeting here, in a round table meeting, and I quickly remember the words of Dan Ewa, Nigeria, the leaders in Nigeria. I won't forget the words, those expressions from him. He said, "Men are made in the meeting." Said, "Men are made in the meeting." So, I with that, I always take note that whenever there is a business meeting, wow, I don't miss with it, because the information you get in business meeting is what will actually make you, all right, make you who you want to be. It's what can actually contribute to changing the game of your life. So men are actually made in meetings. So when you see the round table meeting like this, they are serious businessmen. Okay, and also this also spells um, it's like a partnership. Yes. Also spell teamwork, which you also see here. Teamwork. Okay. So this calls to mind, in the community, we are always told, we are always advised by the TBC admin that don't go solo. Don't feel you know too much. It's better to learn, stick to the community, get the instruction. Teamwork. There's nothing wrong in you sticking a little to your referrer, someone that refer you to the system, so that you can learn more. In fact, it is equally better to work as a team. Okay, there's something we can learn from this animal called lion. No, sometimes people, lion is a courageous animal. Lion is a very courageous animal. That is what makes lion king of the jungle. It's not because of his size, not because of anything, but just because he's courageous. But despite his courage, this courage that lion has, okay, do you realize that lions also hunt as a group? Okay, when they see a big game, that they want to get, the lion would not say, "Oh, I'm the biggest. This, oh, I will go alone." No, no, they hunt as a group. That way, they are be able to get their prey, and none of them would escape from them. So if lion, although being courageous enough to be the king of the jungle, could employ this method, how much more you? Okay. So I'm not saying you are not courageous. What I'm trying to say is that, yes, in addition to your courage, work as a team. Okay, get others close to you, and uh, get things done better. Right. In a TBC community, this is very, very important. We need to work as a team. See, in a meeting, in a team of people, there's going to be a lot of success. Okay, there is bound to be success when one or two heads are put together and a particular strategy is formed. For it, there is bound to be success. So don't try to isolate yourself from the community. You don't try to establish your own set of rules, okay, and just go on your own. That it won't work. For you to succeed, for you to have your graph of income coming up, you actually need to work as a team. All right, and definitely you need to work with the TBC community. Okay, you need one another. You look at this. The map is here, telling you that TBC is worldwide. Okay, wherever you are or may be. Okay, you can actually connect to each other. For example, if you want to talk to, okay, have a chat with Dan Lutz, you can just contact him through email, maybe his Facebook account or so. Reach out to him, throw a message from him. You can benefit from a little coaching from him. What about Randy Wilson? He's also open. Dan Ewa, mention all these guys. They are open to, to give you advice. So all you need to do is make up your, just get closer to the community and make yourself available, irrespective of wherever you are. By the time you try to get yourself working as a team, there is bound to be success, which is the watchword here. Success. Okay. Every quarter would be, will do their own part, and then at the end of it all, TBC will succeed. So you will succeed. So try and get across with one another. Try to see how you can pull the community around. Try to see how you can, you know, uh, cater the orphans. Communicate, and then most importantly, do this live broadcast so they can reach out to people. It's important for your success. All right. So when I saw this picture, I know there's a lot of words, there's a lot of expressions that this picture carries. There's a lot of things to be learned from this picture. Okay, so it is time for us to get to work and learn a lot of things. Okay, it is time to get to work and get to learn a lot and implement so many things in order to enjoy some level of cash flow in the TBC community. Actually, excuse me. Actually, I'd like to also point out that, see, even if you like to take TBC as so what I mean is advocating TBC full time. If you want to take doing TBC business full time, be engaged in TBC full time, as your main source of income, guess what? You can succeed. Okay, you can actually succeed. It is what scares some people, and because of this, they don't want to get involved too much, and because they don't want to get involved too much, what happened at the end? They get very little results at the end. Because they have very little results, they are bound to blame the next person. They are bound to blame TBC admin. They are bound to think that, oh, TBC is not working. But that's not true. It's not true. People are having a lot of testimonies in the community because of TBC. So you can as well. All it takes is for you to be a little more active. Push yourself out of the comfort zone, and then things going to be happening fast and good in your side as well. There is something some people don't understand. See, let me just look at, for example, in football. I mean, soccer, football. Yeah. Sometimes you see some football clubs who are doing very, very well, and others are not doing very well. And that would kind of, what's the difference? A game I watched, Barcelona versus I think this other team, and Barcelona beat them 8-2, and the goal difference was the score line was 8-2. Barcelona scored 8, the opponent scored 2 goals. So I paused and I was asking this question: what makes this Two guys different. What really made this other team, you know, what give them the ability to beat this other team up to 8? What's the difference between these two teams? I realize that we have the same 11 players in the team. Okay, both teams have 11 players. Okay, they both are regulated by the same referee in the center. They have goalkeepers. They have everything that is necessary for the game to work. Okay, but why is Barcelona beating them 8? It is very simple. Very simple. Barcelona were better than them. Good. They played better than they were playing. The question is, why? Are they not all humans with 2 legs, 1 head, 2 hands, same body features? Yes, they all have. They are all humans. Same, features of the body. Same 2 hands, 2 legs, 1 head. But then, what actually made the difference between the two teams? You see, I realized that for you to win, you must not play out of desperation. When you play out of desperation, instead of winning, you are going to lose. So, for you to win, you have to play out of inspiration. Okay? Play out of inspiration. So, the difference between the two teams is psychological makeup. Okay? This other team believes and they have the confidence that they can win. They are inspired to win. The other team believes that, oh, this other team is superior to us. Let us just go and defend. That is out of desperation. Let us do all we can. We can stop them. Because they already see that these other ones are bigger, stronger. And at the end, they lose. Because they already had, from the beginning, downgraded themselves, looked down upon themselves. So what do they have as a result? Failure. Similar thing happens to a lot of persons here, a lot of guys in TBC community. They come in, embrace TBC, and they're like, oh, while some other persons are taking it full time, trying to, do it, give their all in it. The other persons are like, would it work? Well, let me just try if it's going to work, out of desperation. Out of desperation. Can it work? If it will work, fine. Let me just see. Well, let me just do 1 or 2 things to make something, There is no full commitment in it, okay? He already has told his innermost self that he is not going to succeed. However, he just want to put up an appearance of, doing something so that he will succeed. So what will happen at the end? He will fail. But he who keeps not working hard at whatever he's doing as an TBC community, who keeps applying all the instructions, who keeps following up on all the directions, who keep working as a team, who keeps giving out the free kringles diligently, this person surely enjoy cash flow. He succeeds. So that's why when the individual who has implemented everything, who works the right thing, who does things well, is finally giving his testimonies, the other people would not understand how it works. They won't understand how it works because they are not ready to give their all. Okay? But if they were to tow the right perspective, that is, be inspired to do these things, if they allow the instruction they hear to inspire them to work, and at the end, they will get the right result. Now, let me, maybe some persons don't understand the benefits if they were to take TBC full time, okay? They may not understand the benefits. That is why they are not serious with it. But let me highlight in one of the blog poster that TBC Admin shared some times ago that can actually help TBCians as in TBC community members, to actually take TBC seriously, and at the end succeed in TBC. By this I mean, if they take TBC seriously, what could they enjoy? What could be some of the things that can come as a benefit, as bonus to them as individual? So I would like to share my screen so that we can see this. Okay, I would like to share my screen once again so that you can see this poster. All right, income comparison. Okay, I want to compare income. Now the choice is yours where you earn an income. Definitely, as a TBCian, the choice is yours. Now that you've come to know about TBC, the choice is actually yours where you want to know earn income. Now, basically, the first part of this chart, which is divided into two, the first and second part. The first part is about things people like, and the second part is things people dislike. Okay. Now, when you get to a job, there are things that people like in a job. Okay. There are things people like in businesses. Those things can they be found in TBC? Okay. Let us analyze it one after the other. Now, first we have long-term security. Long-term security. Now, long-term security, can it be found in a job? Can people have long-term security in a job? You can see it's a big question. What about a business? Come to think of this, what in this world can you actually do and you have long-term security? So there is security for this till you die, this and you continue to benefit. There are so many promises about stuff like that, but at the end, people realize that they are failed promises. Okay, so nothing. The truth is that nothing can actually guarantee such long-term, securities. So it's tentative. Some can come in, and so TBC would not tell you, no, you must have this. It's a must. They don't brag about these things, and they don't overpromise. Okay, TBC does not overpromise that. Okay, so you can get depending on how things turn out, but then nothing is ever guaranteed 100% long-term security. Okay. Now, a second point is guaranteed payment. In a job, people when you work in a job, okay, you know at the end of the month you have to be paid. All right. Even though sometimes some company do fail and they don't even pay. Because over here in this part of the world, some people do work and there's no pay. The company tell you, come, it's no money. What will you do? However, we still believe that there is guaranteed payment because some majority of corporations, companies, whether small or large, do actually pay. So you can mark that good for a job. There's guaranteed payment, right? Because that is why people actually get a job for, so that they can receive payment salaries. When you work a business, okay, when you are running a business, do you have guaranteed payment? Answer is no, you don't, because business do fails. Okay, business can fail at any point in time. So nothing is guaranteed about that. You can earn so much profit today, tomorrow, next day, and there is no profit. You can't even see what to pay your staff, talk less paying yourself. Okay, so there is no guaranteed payment in business. And TBC also tells you no guaranteed payment. Okay, nobody's gonna pay you. Don't expect that. Oh, stuff would be coming in. Um, regular payment will come to you. There's nothing like that in TBC. Okay, so don't expect payment. Don't say I have joined TBC, my money should have been accrued, I should have been paid. This is wrong. You can't get that. Okay, so if you are planning to get into TBC full time, and do business. Don't look for guarantee payment. Okay, don't look for it. What about health benefit? People who get to a job, do they have health benefits? Nope. Do they? Some may not. Okay. Some may not. Some maybe some deals may strong like health insurance, and then a couple of things may come in. Okay, for some, but others don't even get it at all. So when they sick, they care for themselves. Nothing that guarantee their health. For a business, do you have health benefits? Nope. There's no guarantee. Your business is not even guaranteed how much more health benefit. For TBC such flexible schedule because you have to report possibly 9 to 5 regularly. That's a job that will take even Saturday or Sunday. Okay, no flexible schedule. In business, it's tentative. You can be your time can actually be eaten up, or maybe unless it gets to a level where your business can actually run without you. Okay, apart from that, still the schedule is not flexible. You can't actually decide everything. But in TBC, yes, the schedule is flexible. You do it at your time. Okay, you run it your time, your way. You can have a flexible schedule and enjoy your business. Instant stroke daily pay in a job, you can't get it. Okay, unless you want to do labor work, but you can't find that. Okay, in business, tentatively, okay, tentatively depends on but it is sure with TBC. Some payment. If you do your business well, cash different. Oh, can do work of online. Yes, it will TBC, but job business, depending on the kind of business, yes, some can be done online, some offline. But in TBC, 100% online. It's beautiful. Say flexibility of choosing associates. In your job, nope, hell no. It is a company just give you your staff you work with, associate you work with. You have to put up with them, whatever happen. You can't decide that. You have to put up. Wow. Sometimes you can, but sometimes you cannot, depending on how your business goes. But in TBC, yes, you can actually select your associate. You can also enjoy comprehensive training. The blog alone provides it, okay, which many businesses and jobs cannot. Fast track to 6-figure annual cash flow. Yes, you can actually do that in TBC. Honestly, it's super way to do that. Okay, it's super way to do that. If you are to, if you are in TBC, you can enjoy 6-figure annual cash flow. Even 7-figure, you can enjoy that, depending on how you work your TBC. Passive income available, yes, in TBC, a lot of them. Even if you want to do coaching, cash flow coaching, there are a lot of things you can enjoy as passive income. So many things that can come in. Exponential income available, yes. TBC guarantees that. Unlimited income potential, yes. That's what you can see in TBC. You can't see that in a job. Your salary is fixed, everything is business, yes, depending on the kind of business and the management, a lot of things is involved. So you cannot say sure. But in TBC, yes. Long-term wealth creation, beautiful, excellent in TBC, excellent. If you look at your wallet alone, depending on the time you join TBC and what you've been able to do. For example, if you've been able to do like your 100 referral, been able to have 100 persons invited, and you collect 10 TBC, you will see the value of them. So yes, long-term wealth creation is assured here. A short retirement income, yes, that is what people want, and it is here in TBC. So look at all these things that people actually, okay, people like. TBC, no, have them here. People like long-term security and guaranteed payment. TBC says no. You see, and that happened because of some persons that don't want to work. They don't want to work hard today so that they can earn tomorrow. So they really want something. They are not willing to take risk. Okay. Now, things people dislike, things people do not like. Okay, that is to become boring. People don't like things becoming boring, but they find this in a job. There are a lot of persons who are on a job that is so boring and boring and boring, and they sit there. In business, it depends on the kind of business you run. It can also become boring. Okay. In TBC, it is not boring. TBC is not boring. There's a lot of education. There are a lot of things, exciting news, a lot of things in the community that makes you enjoy yourself. Tend to become more stressful. Stress is in a job already. You can faint and die out. Running a business, super stressful. But enjoying TBC, you can't find that. Okay. Requires high level of skill. Depends on the kind of job. Yes, can be a job. Yes, in running a business, definitely it also depends on this. But in TBC, no, doesn't need much skills. Doesn't need any skill. All you need to do is just say, how do you transfer your how to transfer your kringles to the next wallet, and that's all what it takes. Okay, you don't need to get any certificate somewhere else to do this. How real TBC is really is. No, so it doesn't need all this high level of skill. Just anybody can make cash with TBC. Now, this one says requires formal education. Depends on the kind of job, it can actually demand that. Depending on the kind of business, can also demand formal education. But in TBC, nope, it does not. As long as you have a smartphone and you have been using it, take pictures, access internet, you can actually succeed with TBC. So it doesn't need any formal education. Forced to work with a boss, wow, that happens in a job. You don't have a choice. If your boss maybe is a very difficult person to deal with, happens to take you, boy, it happens. Business too depends on the kind of business you run. You might also be affected, but in TBC, nope, can't find that. You have to commute. To commute. In your business, it depends whether the business is from home or running from home or somewhere else. You may have to commit depending on the circumstances. But in TBC, nope, you don't need to commit to get to do TBC. You can do right from your home. You can do it anywhere of your choice, anywhere you find yourself. You can do it. You don't need to be commuting. No, no. Recruiting required in a job. Nope. In business, depending on the kind of business, okay. But in TBC, you don't. Okay, you don't. Some people are multi-level marketing. Okay, it's not multi-level marketing, so you don't need to recruit. Just do your simple investment and you are there. It's time for you to start enjoying your cash flow. You don't need recruiting. Okay, you can do it as enjoy your business anywhere you find yourself. It's not required. Investment required in a job, yes, so many. In business, heavily. In TBC, you can get a free wallet. Free wallet that comes with over $2,000. So you can see what we mean. Selling required in a job, no, you don't need business depending on the kind. But in TBC, you're not selling anything, for crying out loud. You're not selling anything. You are working on to ensure that TBC become as liquid as anything possible as the community is expanding. So there's nothing, you're not turned into a salesman. You're not selling anything. Okay. So this is not required. Okay. So nothing is given to you for sale. Just go and market this. What you have is your wallet, is your convenient to show a good cash flow, or you can exchange it with goods and services. So that's just it. So a lot of guys need to understand this. Look, you need to understand this. You can actually do TBC full time, and then enjoy some good cash flow within the TBC community. So you don't need to drag yourself. You don't need to, kill yourself over a lot of things. You don't need to, suffer a lot. Just just become serious with TBC. Okay, as you become serious with it, and you take it full time, you understand that you are going to generate good cash flow within the system. You are going to also enjoy a lot of other opportunities that come along, and then most importantly, you're going to enjoy the flexibility lifestyle that TBC offers you, the time freedom that you need as a man in your life. To TBC offers a lot. Come on. So all you need to do is take it serious, take TBC as a business, and then enjoy the system. All right. So, like I said once again, if you're the first time you're joining me, you're watching my broadcast, subscribe to the channel so that you can get the next updates. Also, click the notification so that you can be alerted whenever I am online or whenever there's a new video that is uploaded. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'm grateful. See you soon in our next broadcast.